A protein drink.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Let's go.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura.
You know?
Yep.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Yeah.
So maybe...
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Oh, I
I
remember.
already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
remember this.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for
okay.
anyone
So
to see.
I didn't just figure out who killed them, but I do remember this. Has to be. Must be what we found in front of the shelf.
I got it!
Whoever's footprints these
left
are.
behind. That's the evidence you're talking about.
Everyone
I
line up your
visited the
feet.
chem lab. They must have appeared around the time of the murder.
Everybody line up your feet.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, all we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now.
Yep. Do that.
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Well, that solves the problem.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Good out.
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
Well, that's
Just
so
as
weird.
I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and
I
Hina.
got it!
It's me.
Me and Hina are the only ones.
Yep. Footprints must be. Makoto, are they yours? No. Let me see your shoes.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, plus,
No,
Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, she was
You were
trying
in
to
an
win it.
awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina
Perfect.
used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to
Indeed.
say, Hina, coming from you,
Yeah,
this
this
was a
was
particularly
perfect.
nasty.
Yes.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? Why? Why would you do that?
Oh
I
boy.
found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once.
And you sat there without remorse, apparently.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is
I'm very
outwitting
confused
the
what
opponent.
Hina's doing.
If not a person alive, it's just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura.
You
save
say that,
herself.
but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well,
That doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixture.
Are you sure about
But
even
the door.
ignoring the fact that I don't...
What doesn't?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too... obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous.
You didn't notice?
Yeah.
Sure,
That's just how
you
it
just want to
was.
kill everybody.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Well, it
Tina. Please, I'd like to know too.
Yeah.
Fine.
Waste
Yep.
your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect.
Go ahead, Hina.
Nope, there's one more
Start from
person,
the moment
actually.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong, and because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Uh-huh.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
Yeah.
But if that's true, the powder. Yeah, the footprints.
Can you repeat that series?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac?
It's the same thing no matter
Hold on. I must uncover the full mystery. Yeah, let's do that. Make your argument. Footprints in the powder. I think footprints is what I'm going to be using.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder. Yeah.
Okay.
And I moved from Section C
To Section A.
Boom! I
No,
knew that
that's
would
wrong.
work. I knew it. I'm big smart. Now I'm big smart. I've never been
You
big smart.
said you
ever.
went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on...
No,
No,
that
there's
can't
literally
be
no
it.
possible way. I was nervous, so I didn't notice.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yep.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Bianca's been taken down.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before
People can
I
lie,
explain
buddy
that
boy.
part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible.
Yes!
There can't
Oh,
be.
Kyoko,
Are you
I
sure?
love you, Kyoko.
After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Yeah,
A truly
Kyoko,
grave oversight.
the beast.
Just say it already.
I found this.
Piece of
It had
glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh?
They swallowed glass.
Fine. If you really...
Or something. The rec room
I
window?
got it. It's part of the window for
The window?
Uh-huh.
the window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where's the bottle? Where was the bottle? Poison should have been when I broke the rec room window.
Shoot!
Nope. Alright, well, there goes the life.
What
Then section A.
I got it!
There we go.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you
Oh,
said.
yeah. I got
And yet,
everything mixed up. Whoops.
somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass
Yeah,
in
there's
that
no other
bottle.
way.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to
Whoa.
be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
My brain just
Hold
died.
on.
I have
You're
no idea
moving
what's
too
happening.
fast.
Yeah, agreed. You're moving too
I'll
fast.
grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was on top of the
You
glass.
already know if that can wasn't.
You're right. But before we do, it has to do with the after Sakura's body was discovered.
What are you talking about?
Not at all. Just
Well, no.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah.
okay then. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
I love how Byaku's
How can you
freaking
know
out.
what I don't know?
Oh, he's freaking out. Let's go. It's the glass. It's the. Is this gonna be? Nope. I thought it was gonna be Hangman. Cool.
When it comes to that, there's not a doubt in my until
The locked room was unlocked.
it absolutely was not.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the...
No. No, that it had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
It was in the before the rec room was unlocked.
When it comes,
Okay, let's see my options.
there's not a doubt in my mind.
Okay, chem lab shelf, source of the powder.
Un-
Chem lab shelf and source of the powder. Okay. Seems to have been spilled after the incident took place. It might be a source of the powder. My only guess is source of the powder.
It absolutely.
So you're... Someone
Does
planted
he
it
contradict
there?
himself?
It had to have been in there. It had to be. It was in there
Before the rec room was unlocked.
Fuck.
Shoot!
I think one more time. Many more times, actually.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Many more
Until
times.
the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying... Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible.
How is
it
it
had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When it comes to that protein can,
There's not a doubt until the
locked, it absolutely was not.
So you're... Someone planted it there?
No. It had to have been in there. It had to be. It was in there
Before the
Bang!
No, that's wrong.
That. And there we go. My brain is too dead to understand any of what I'm doing.
You remember how there was broken glass?
Of course.
Well, those pieces, we also found pieces
Wait, what?
underneath the can.
No, yeah, I knew that, but if it just said it was underneath, okay. If underneath was an option, I would have chosen that. I wouldn't have just suspected that the protein can. Okay.
What?
My brain is
And
way
this
too
proves
dead
it.
for
It
this.
shows that the can must have been. So
I
it
want to
had
end
to
this
be
episode, but I
after
can't.
we got into the.
I'm too tired. I just wanted to start this video and end it.
I see.
So
that's
I'm
your
not having fun.
explanation.
It's too late for me to understand anything.
Kyoko, Earlier, when you asked if any...
If that were the case,
So you
Yep.
asked everyone about it.
and but what
Okay,
the
and
protein?
then...
That's all. I
then
thought we
that's
all
true.
agreed she...
No,
You're precisely.
You're saying
Precisely.
she drank? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Yep.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to
Uh-huh.
that, we need to clarify one other
Yeah,
thing.
Kyoko.
We
I love
need to
Kyoko.
establish
Kyoko's
who
great.
exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right?
What do you think, Makoto?
Oh, got poison brought to the rec room. It had to have been... No.
shoot!
No. Okay, then it's Sakura. Whoops. No, that's not what I pressed. That's not what I pressed. It didn't go down. My thing didn't go down. I pressed S, but it didn't go down. No, down.
I got it!
There we go. Sakura.
I think
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
No, but... Okay, then give me a contradiction to why we're wrong.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
And why would you be an idiot like that? Yep. Hina, have to make her accept it. Okay, the moment you, okay, I like doing this.
You're a liar! What are you saying?
Bang.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Bang, 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 bang.
You're a
bang,
liar! Wrong!
Bang.
You're wrong!
Bang, bang, bang,
Wrong.
bang, bang,
You're wrong.
bang, 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 bang,
I
bang,
hate you.
bang, 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 bang.
You're a
bang,
liar.
Bang, bang, bang.
What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Beer, 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 beer,
You're a
beer,
liar!
beer,
Wrong!
beer, beer.
You're wrong!
And I beat you.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
this should prove it.
Yellow powder, I can't switch to anything else, so it has to be this.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Mm-hmm.
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
That would have been, you should have said that from the beginning. No one could have contradicted that.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
So that was
So
Sakura.
the powder we found on Sakura.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Stop lying. We're gonna kick you out
And
soon.
when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Yep.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
No! It was me because...
No, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
No.
shut up.
You-
Didn't kill her. There's only one way to explain it. Was Sakura.
Here's my answer.
Sakura killed herself.
The
Boom.
one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
You
I
can't fly,
can't
so.
believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Makes sense. Because Sakura wanted
I got
to
it!
create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything.
True.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Yep.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Huh?
When you were done, you gathered everyone together.
And we went to the rec room. Got everyone? Okay, so she's dead. Yep.
While everyone... Honestly, you should have been the Hina...
So, in order to hide this fact, as long as you could disguise the truth...
Sorry I'm not talking
you
much.
didn't
I'm
care
really
if we
just
blamed
tired
you
and
for her
dead set. And I
death.
don't know what to say except
That's
for
why
just
you
sit
didn't
here.
bother. The footprints in the powder?
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to...
No! I killed her!
That's enough, Hina.
It's not! Nothing's over!
If you get killed, then it's not gonna solve any
It
problem.
is.
Everybody's gonna be
Actually,
dead.
no. You have to end this properly.
Okay, begin. Okay, then you hid in the closet. Wait, is that what happened? Oh, frick, I don't have much time. Okay. So then, Okay, and then you smashed her hand. She's like, oh no, the pain. I know that's not right. Wait. Do. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in this situation. But then you come out, right? Yeah, and then you put it upside down, yep. But then it's like, oh no! And then the queen fell out. And then it's like, oh, I have blood on me. Oh wait, no, Toko's written before. Oh, it's right there. There we go. Chem C. What, this is broken before. Wait. Huh? It goes like shoom. I don't know when these horses come in, but okay. Oh, the glasses never come in, I see. And Byakuya doesn't either. Okay, how about
Here's
this?
exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what happened.
This case began.
Yep. Oh, turds.
The
Oh,
killer
Byakuya-san.
is you.
Killer is you.
This
Yep. Yeah, he saw it too, Sicko.
Specifically.
Yeah.
But one of them, she got,
Yep, and then she hid into the closet-y thingy.
and she found it.
Yep.
Then,
Mm-hmm.
next to a
Hero.
when he got,
Ka-chunk. Yeah. Yeah.
without
he's
thinking,
like, oh no.
thinking he'd killed her,
Covered up his crime.
he took to that end
Toko.
Toko. But of course, Toko had witnessed.
Yep.
She jumped out,
Shipped out the locker, put it upside down.
but in her, she put them
Crash.
soon after.
And
She
then you
also saw the
fainted,
blood.
Got startled.
This caused her when she woke and she freaked.
Yep. Then shing.
And just like Hero, this explains why they're assuming something.
She had 2 wounds. Then cleaned it all up and then ran like the red
And
devil out
that
there.
explains.
Or the Tasmanian devil.
But
I
even
mean.
after, so then
Okay, all of these
was-
next ones are kind of guesses.
she
Educated guesses.
and there
She took her final breath. Dun,
later
dun.
on, we had.
It smashed the door. And they were
But so-
dead. Boom, put it in the thingy.
And that's
Then out. Yes! Guy win. I
and while
freaking
nobody
win.
was looking, they did all this in an attempt to get. And the one who went to all that effort
Was Hina.
was you, Hina.
Hmm?
That's the full truth of the case.
Mm-hmm.
Sakura took her own life, and you
Mhm.
claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to, how were you able to uncover the truth?
No,
That
I
even
know.
I
It was
couldn't
because
discern.
of Kyoko.
Huh?
You still haven't realized? We
Yeah, it
don't
was
all
Kyoko.
act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
And Kyoko.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
And that's why Kyoko is best.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the
Yeah,
end.
Kyoko! I love that smirk, by the way. That smirk is great. Just freaking amazing. Yeah, I fucked everything up horribly. Oh, I got an A. Oh, that's surprising. 90 Monokuma points. Let's go.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already?
Oh yeah.
You serious? Well,
Okay, time to vote on
What's it gonna be?
Sakura. Monokuma voting. Oh, it was Sakura who killed Sakura.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why'd you try to cover up what happened? If truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with
What are
the
you
rest of us.
thinking?
Yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because you all pushed her into a corner, and you all killed her, so that's why.
You should have
I
been the
couldn't-
one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
I can't do your voice. You're gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is
I
this?
don't understand. Let me agree. Despair. Look at this. I just waiting to be killed. I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Think back, I should have seen it coming. After Genocide Jack attacked me. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
Yep, I'm not screaming that. It's too late. Because of me, my friends are all gonna kill each other. It's my responsibility. Circuit thought she was responsible. Let's meet with them. Well, I just want to talk with them. About what? You know, please don't do things. They're friends. Could have believed in all of us. And yet... You trampled over her feelings, then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Just stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. To find out how desperate she was. That's what it means. Instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Yeah, you know you can. A favor? Like a protein. Yep. It was the last conversation I had with her. When the Chem Lab got the protein, that's where you're at. Pour yourself a right back. But too late.
Please.
Then Sakura death. To have weakness. Yep. Weakness, that's normal. And yet, you blamed her. I suffered for it. We all killed her, all of us. We pushed her in the corner. People like I shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you all... And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I want to hear her regrets after this. Malcolm's gonna be sick of this, right?
Hey!
Sorry to interrupt you when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. What's that, the false sleep over here? I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What'd you say? Everything was just said nothing by your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
Saying?
Of course, that's what she was thinking. Cause her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you really think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was all like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura suicide note. What? Hina already.
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all by me, baby.
It's true!
It's the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Oh, then you lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now,
It wasn't really a
well
lie.
Well now.
I can't really help it if you totally... I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of this class trial? The class played out with you jogging went around. Heck, it's factoring. I'm so tired. I can't do this.
And?
What you're writing that for real?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked for your benefit. I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, I've never been curious about the whole suicide note thing. Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? Good question.
But hold on.
Peters and Enforcer, killing yourself is just so final, you know? Can't ever hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you just get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do this like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our final night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see
You
me.
see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. Mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going
to resist you. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or maybe just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with me just accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into us murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I'll do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I must kill someone, then that someone will be me. My dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Yay.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die
No
hating us.
way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't want to tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Oh.
No matter what, just survive.
My throat is killing me. I hope I don't have to read any more of that. That was painful.
But...
This is... I don't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were so close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone go blame her. Everyone ahead. Go ahead, she deserves it. Ooh, now that my next victim has been decided... What do you mean, next victim? No one here blames anyone. Huh? First of all, you're on the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Huh? Because she made us remember, we're not enemies who hate each other. Our friends need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because you are misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. No one else can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
What? But not there was a spy. Never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you
What the
want?
heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? The King game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination game. The only way to win is to win. To survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of this game. That's why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear in this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no point
myself.
in participating in this game which has lost the sense of excitement. That's why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now, I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
That's to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Yeah, because this is mean. Don't misunderstand. I have been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. That's what you're thinking. I can't do your voice. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death has no meaning. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring. Nothing good could come out of this. I'm not gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
Fun time. Anyway, let's forget about this good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on the
Want me
track.
to punish you guys?
Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically a killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna.
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens, though! Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I just sub in some in whatever old student I want. But I tell you, I'm very particular about the Bear times 1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, I'd be ashamed to let it go to waste. For my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm gonna put the censor on the screen so I don't get copyrighted. Okay, do. I'm gonna be doing this. Oh no, Chihiro! Chihiro, no!
What?
I'm gonna be doing this. Okay, do. I'm gonna be doing this. Okay, do. I'm gonna be doing this. Oh no, Chihiro! Chihiro, no!
What?
Okay, do. I'm gonna be doing this. Oh no, Chihiro! Chihiro, no! Oh, frick. Okay. I'm saying this to make sure the audio doesn't get me copyrighted. Chihiro, no. I kind of forgot this happened, by the way. Excavator destroyer. Don't get me copyrighted. Chihiro is very dead. I know this sounds extremely annoying, but I need to do so I don't get copyrighted. Perfect. Now time to turn this back on. Gerbooshk. You suck, man. You turned into a mango hunk of junk. Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, I say, for the post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. Them about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
So,
Or so dangerous it could be. Still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it.
but
I have to. It's okay. For the sake of everyone, I won't be afraid. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Are you friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! It was just a laptop. He was my friend. You killed him! This is what you call animism. Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things out and all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. Ichiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly where I was going to play from the start.
What are you thinking?
You knew when you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I admit, the data on the laptop, it was what you could call a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Maybe like a reward, not if you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. Sneaking into the network was just too personal. I had to do, you know, a little free formatting.
I want to be able to.
Yep, you were helpful. Yep, and then there we go. Ooh, that punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. Makes me remember that every low can get even lower. His death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who died so far, deaths of each of, and every one of our friends, they make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're like super mad. Just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, before that, I had to read the postscript. No, please, just end. I'm dying.
Yep.
Okay, there's more to Sakura's note. Okay, grab your attention, fair your ears. One thing, and I'd like to tell the others. The mystery of this school.
Hina.
Spoke with the mastermind. Learned one thing, which is mastermind's done something to us. I think what they've done is. Okay, that's a close one. One more word, and we've been spoiler territory. I don't want to ruin this place, but book club is dismissed for today. Yep, that's the point of it being stupid. Yep,
Too bad.
but it sucks for you.
What?
What's it now?
What?
There's one last line in this note. I would say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. I just want to say this in number voice. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Ah, well, what a stubborn loser, huh? Well, whatever, who cares? You try and get some rest, you know, reconsider. That's, you gotta think long and hard. I've been recording for 2 hours. What do you do? What do you do to my body?
Hey.
What? Answer me, what do you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies. What did they say the mastermind did? What did they do? I mean, did the mastermind put a bomb in us? I doubt that. Pull something awful. Test trial is over. Please, let me leave. Let me leave and go to my room and go to sleep.
No.
I am tired.
Stop.
No, please. I don't care what they say. No, stop.
No.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what's happening?
What the heck?
What's happening?
Ah.
I'm so confused.
No.
What's happening? What? I'm so confused. What's happening? Time kept marching on. Yep. Dong bing bong. No, Monokuma. I love you and all, but like, please, let me go to sleep. Let me go to sleep. I'm dying. Couldn't remember. It was all for me. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up, huh? Yes, Kyoko!
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What are you doing
It's
here?
true.
We have to wake you up. Oh, I see. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. So, Doctor, are you
Hey.
serious? Anyways, you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. How's Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I want to go to sleep, so I want to figure out why Kyoko is doing this. But I'm way too tired. Nope. Good night. Thank you for watching this video. I'm dying inside. If you'd like to hit the like button, consider subscribing for seeing more of this content, Pokemon content, and variety content in the future. And after all to say, okay, see you in the next video. I'm so dead inside. I want a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. Bye bye.